Hello there, very good afternoon. You're joining Lunchtime News here on MTV Sports. Let's start off with a look at the headlines. 41 tanks in the eastern province reached spill level due to heavy rains. Department of Meteorology says that inclement weather will continue. The Frontline Socialist Party says that the people's supremacy will be in question no matter who wins the impeachment motion. Suspect who sold school textbooks in Gampola remanded. Cool relief for blazing Australia. Now to those stories in detail. The Vavuniya District Agrarian Services Department says 41 tanks in Vavuniya, Mullaitivu and Vanni have begun to overflow as a result of heavy rains. The Department of Meteorology says that many areas in the country will experience rains today as well. Our correspondent said that the water levels at the Pavakulama tank in Vavuniya has risen by 4 inches today. Transportation along the Chettikulam road was also disrupted as a result of the heavy rains. "14 spill gates of the Rajangane reservoir have been opened. The irrigation engineer said that 12 of its gates were opened by 4 feet while the other 2 gates were opened by 6 feet each. In addition, the spill gates of the Nachadua tank were also opened. "12 spill gates of the Kaudula reservoir have been opened by 2.5 feet and 10,200 cubic feet of water is being released per second from the gates to the Kambilioya. The Disaster Management Center said that as a result of the Kambilioya break in its banks, 40 families from Madirgiriya, Kirimatia and Valiela have been displaced. The displaced persons are temporarily housed at the Kirimati Junior School. Meanwhile, 8 spill gates of the Thabbo reservoir have been opened. Moreover, colored rain was witnessed in the Thabbo area in Puttalam last afternoon. In more local news, the Frontline Socialist Party points out that no matter who achieves victory in the impeachment process, the people's supremacy will not be ensured. Politburo member of the party, Pubdu Jagora, made this statement during a media briefing held yesterday.
No matter who wins this, either the Parliament or the Chief Justice, the people will not benefit from it. It does not matter if the current Chief Justice or someone else is appointed. The problem faced by the people is how justice is meted out to the judicial system. The question is, how can the people's supremacy be safeguarded?
An individual who allegedly sold school textbooks which were to be distributed freely among school students has been remanded. The suspect had sold the books in the Gampola area. According to the police, the suspect had 1,050 Sinhala, Tamil and English textbooks in his possession. The police added that the textbooks were to be distributed among school students from grade 1 to 11. The Gampola police is conducting further investigations into the incident. Winon surgeries at the Karapita Teaching Hospital is on the verge of coming to a standstill owing to a shortage of surgical medicine. Director of the hospital, Dr. Shelton Pereira, said that heart surgeries at the hospital have already come to a standstill.
The director of the hospital went on to say that the lack of surgical medicine at the hospital has affected majority of the surgeries. He added that they have been unable to obtain the required medication as the authorities have failed to pay the supplies on time. The hospital director said that they owe a total sum of 300 million rupees to the suppliers. Dr. Shelton Pereira added that the Minister of Health has been notified in this regard.
Well, area residents of Dadwana complained that they have been highly inconvenienced due to a quarry in the area. They charge that the quarry is causing extensive environmental pollution and has given rise to health concerns as a result.
The Dadwana area falls under the purview of the Imadua Divisional Secretariat area. A quarry is maintained in this area in order to supply the necessary rocks to the second stage of the Southern Expressway.
ප්‍රදේශයේ ගොවීන්ටත්
Area residents and farmers have been highly inconvenienced as a result of this. Although the Senior Society of Dandwana requested for an inquiry into this regard, we have not been provided with any relief. Meanwhile, parents point out that students of the Badipita Primary School find it difficult to carry out their studies due to the noise and dust emitted by the quarry. The quarry, which was built 200 meters away from the school, lets out a large amount of noise as well as dust. The students fall ill. We request the officials to carry out an investigation and provide us with a solution. Even though this is a feeder school, the number of students being enrolled into grade 1 has reduced because of this quarry. Parents do not like to send their children to this school. Next thing we know, everyone, the parents, students and the teachers will have to come to school through a pile of mud. Area residents also charge that the roads are being damaged as a result of rocks being transported to the crushing centre. The roads leading to Kabaragala, Dandwana, Hatangala, Badipita, Baddagedara, Bussalkada and Hiare, as well as the road leading to Bogahagoda through Valikonda, have been destroyed due to this crusher. We informed the Chinese company as well as our officials, but no one seems to take any action. We also approve the construction of expressways. However, we need to request that they carry out development activities in a manner which does not harm our villages and our way of life.
Moving on, a police constable attached to the Bhagawanthalava police station has been suspended. A high-ranking police officer of Hatton stated that the constable failed to record a complaint lodged with regard to several shops being damaged in Bhagawanthalava. A person had attempted to lodge the complaint yesterday. The high-ranking official added that the constable was suspended following investigations. Well, that concludes our lunchtime news bulletin for this afternoon. I'm Aaron Rajaratnam for News First.